Hi folks, so this is my monthly, and yes I said monthly because I don't know that I can promise to do it more frequently than that, but my monthly teaching vlog so that I'm doing on my YouTube channel. You guys know how silly I am, and you know that this does not get edited, this just gets uploaded. So let's see if I can keep this as short as it was last time. Last time it was only 10 minutes. So yeah, still teaching, number one. I do also want to just update you on the various ways that I'm teaching and where I'm at, because that's what I did last time. So let's do that. Let's have that be our thing. Whew, child, honey, child, girl. So she has been teaching not through Outschool. So number one, since my last update, I've not done an Outschool class. I put classes up, I did the whole background, I did all that kind of shenanigans. And really frankly, if you're interested in one of the Outschool classes that I have up, please feel free to let me know. And yeah, and we can, make that happen. But girl, so Outschool has not been fruitful for me. I'm not hating on it, Joe. No one has time for that. But for me, it's not really done anything. Okay, so that's for those of you wondering about what's going on with Outschool. Then, if you follow the channel, you should know that things are perfectly fine when it comes to Saturday science. That happens every Saturday at 2:30. On Facebook and Instagram, I go live, and then I upload an edited version to y'all so that you get to actually kind of just like skip it, skip through my ramblings. Yeah. Or if you like to watch those, you can go back and play them, more than one time. And so yeah, we do that. Then I have the pop-ups that are still happening. The pop-ups are pop-up, so like this week I didn't do one because I didn't feel like that. And yeah, for Saturday Science and for pop-ups, those are things that you can request. Like y'all can request. My throat is a little dry. I'll talk about that in a second. Y'all can request activities, right? So you can say, Miss F, can you try to blow up such and such? I'll probably say no to the blowing up, but I'll give you something along the lines of it that'll be exciting, What else is going on? So that's that. We've got the lives. I've covered the lives. Yes, those are still happening. We're on episode number 48 or something with the science with Miss Steph type stuff. Okay, so those are the pop-ups and the Saturday. Then I already talked about Outschool. I'm still there, but not really making money off of that. Like that's not really been very fruitful. Then I have the remote learning, the remote instruction stuff that I'm doing through Triple F Empowerment Inc. I mean, Saturday Science is part of TFE as well, but the things that we are contracted for through the organization, like our partnership with Bronx House, and so Bronx House, Thurgood Marshall, Lower School, their contract is in partnership with, it lends us to another partner, ADC, and I'm not going to spell them out just in case. I don't know if I'm really supposed to say like exactly, but anyways, so we're in partnership with them. Then we have, in Bronx House, by the way, my assistant is going in person. I am not. For those of you who know me well, know that I don't exactly need to be out here getting exposed. Let's just say that. Then, so she's doing that, and then I'm doing the remote for T-Mouse for their ELT program. I've been doing remote for ELT not remote for ELT, but I've been doing ELT, girl, since the school year after I had started with Harriet Tubman, because that's how that happened. And if y'all want to hear that story, if you want to hear like more vlogs of my like just how I ended up calling myself a teacher and all that kind of stuff, we can, you can let me know. Yeah. Because this will be one of the things that folks will, well, I don't know. I might not. When you open comments, people put inappropriate things. And I have children that watch this channel. And I don't believe in exposing them to that stuff. I'm just not. I don't believe in it. I think it's horrible. And so I probably won't open the comments to this, unfortunately. So you'll have to just send me a little email or note or whatever. And most people know how to get a hold of me. You're one of my students, parents, family members, whatever. You guys know how to get a hold of me. Yes, I would like the channel to expand out to serve more people than the 89 folk that are subscribed. I would love for that to be more. I kind of wanted to get to, I really wanted to get to 100 by my birthday, but we see that didn't happen. People, subscribe already. What? Yeah, so like I said, these don't get edited, so y'all are about to get the ramble. It's a vlog. It's just how I feel. This is me. Oh, I started a podcast. I did start a podcast. You can still support me on Buy Me a Coffee. Like literally just buy me coffee. We have some big things coming up. Back to the TFE thing, because I rambled for a few minutes and now I got to get back to updating you on what. Oh, do you all know what TFE is? Triple F Empowerment Inc. It's a nonprofit organization I started years ago, and it's the organization that actually runs and is the operational foundation for Miss Stuff Science Club. Okay. So as a nonprofit and as it's year end and all that type of stuff, we are doing a campaign. Our campaign is called Breaking Barriers at Mach Speed. And we do have Giving Tuesday and all that stuff coming up. I'll absolutely be putting those links down below with this video because, hello, it's happening. And I definitely want you all to contribute to what we're doing. Like I said, I'm still teaching. I still have plenty of things to do. We're still out working on getting materials to the kids too that need them. Like the contract for Thurgood Marshall involves materials. The contract for Bronx House involves materials. So, for those of you wanting to contribute and wondering where your contribution goes, it goes to making sure that our program standard is maintained. Because a big thing is the materials. And so our need for funding for materials has, I don't want to say skyrocketed because I feel like that's kind of excessive to say, but it's definitely gone up because you're talking about us living in a situation to whether or not the child is at home or in person on site like we have at Bronx House. The kids still need their own materials. We can't do group work anymore. Hello. So think about that. Think about what that means to us financially. So when you're supporting that, and you're also helping maintain the operational scope behind. People don't understand nonprofits. We're not out here we don't get a pass for any of the business regulation stuff. No. So we still have to have all kinds of insurances and all those types of things. We're still paying staff. Hello. We're still delivering. And when it comes to staff for us, it's actually, you're not talking staff people sitting in the office. It's just a couple of staff, myself and my assistant. We're delivering the service. We are the program, so helping that portion stay not afloat, but strong. We're a program. Sometimes people don't get that. And I was I don't want to pay for staff. Hello? Excuse me. Hello? No problem. What do you think staff does? I think that people are thinking about these big organizations that have lied and are paying people, I don't know, 10 people in the fundraising department just to write a fundraising letter. That's not what you're supporting when you're supporting staff at a boutique, as one of my coaches calls it, nonprofit. You are making sure program happens. Staff equals program. without staff, especially the program's named after me for a reason. Like, I'm working, I'm doing stuff, you know? And so without the Miss Steph and Miss Steph Science Club, there's no program. It's non-existent. Yeah, so that just kind of took this vlog somewhere else other than our plan. But such is life. What I tell you, am I editing it? No, I'm gonna leave that part in, because it's important to know and understand. So more update. I told y'all about Outschool. Harlem Commonwealth Council, we've definitely re-engaged that partnership, because not sure what folks know or kind of comprehend, have their minds wrapped around in the middle of the situation that we're in right now. A lot of us who were contracting and providing those auxiliary services to schools and daycares and whatnot, like, our contracts have diminished. So that's another reason to give, is that, you know, our contracts have diminished, but the need has not. So we're still serving all these kids, like, you know, like I said, through Saturday Science, through our pop-ups. We've got a Friday afternoon after school that I'm doing. I go on Zoom on Friday afternoons with some kids, you know, and so stuff is still happening. It's just that the people who were paying to help it be a cost share model those situations are less, you know, because for example, like daycare, having me be there is better than having me via video. You know, it just doesn't quite do it for them. And then they have to be responsible to try to figure out materials and get the video to the kids, or this, that, and all that. So again, it's just different. And so when you talk about small businesses, today is Small Business Saturday. Hopefully I can get this up today. Well, I'm not editing it, so it should go up. All I gotta do is just get it from this device online to you all. So that shouldn't be too much of an issue. But yeah, where was I going with that? I just, you know, Small Business Saturday and boutique, there's that term again. Nonprofits are small businesses. We are businesses, but we operate in this kind of different realm. And so you end up having people like myself, a nonprofit founder and executive director, running program, but then having to go through other means for personal funding, right? It's one of the reasons I started Buy Me a Coffee, and also one of the reasons why I started doing Outschool, because I was trying to fill in that gap. It is a decent sized gap these days. But I mean, God is faithful. So, you know, yeah. Update. So just had a birthday. I am 42. I have no issue with telling people how old I am. Like, it's just like not a thing for me. It's never bothered me. And yeah. So, for any of my students watching this, though, this is not the type of video that you guys normally watch, but for any of my students watching this, you can calculate. So I'm 42 now. What year was I born in? That's your math problem for today. I just finished recording a video for one of the daycares, because they actually are a UPK, so 3K. And so that partnership has been able to be maintained. The other ones are just on hold because we really worked very well together. So it's not like they said, Miss Steph, we don't like you. We never want to see you again. Like, that's totally not what happened. It's just they are in a situation to where having the remote instruction just, it doesn't work. We tried it. We actually tried it at the end of last school year, between March and June, with several of the sites, and it's a lot for them. One site actually did close. So Other things, just so reality of teaching remotely. A couple of things that have been I feel like challenges is just kind of like a buzzword these days. And I wouldn't even say hindrance. I feel like hindrance is inaccurate, but just the reality of teaching literally in one, on a wall in my bedroom, because that's where I teach from, and that's where kids are learning from. That's where my board members are calling in from, a corner in the living room, something somewhere, some kids have got their own rooms, but that's not everybody. So that involves a lot of just noise. Like this morning, I was trying to record a video. The noise I was getting from outside, girl, it's just a lot. It was like, what are y'all doing outside? And some of it is just regular activity, and then some of it is people being entirely inconsiderate of the fact that there are people working from home. Like when you drive by with your loud music, you're literally driving by somebody's meeting. And I think that's one of the things that in our society, we need to think about that more. Just because you can, that doesn't mean you need to. Like, you're interrupting somebody's job. Like, this is my job. This is my service to the community. That is impacted, frankly, in a negative way by you doing whatever you're doing on the street. I think that, and it's part of kind of New York culture, just because there's so many of us in such a small space, that we just kind of, you live your life just kind of out on the street. But please, if you are one of those people, because I live street side, and New Yorkers know what that means. I'm street side. If you're one of those people that enjoys whatever type of fun activities in the evening into the early morning, I'm going to ask you to please not walk by people's windows and have loud conversation. Whatever conversation you're having, you have the right to have. Do you have the right to have it in a way that wakes people up? No. So back to how this is a teaching update. All of those things are impacting us teachers, all of, you know what I mean? And most people know this. I'm not telling big secrets. I am a quote unquote, as they would say, a single person. I don't have children. I don't have a spouse, and that's me. So consider what teachers with children, spouse, and with a parent, caring for a parent, are dealing with. I'm dealing with quite a bit just because of the fact that I run a business that I not only teach, but I run the business that operates the conduit through which I teach, right? So I'm looking at our fundraising letters, and if you didn't get yours, that means that we don't have your address. Hello, you need to give us that. I can look down here and I can look at the supplies, that I have. I can look to the other side of me and see masks and all that kind of stuff. And so it's actually my responsibility to teach and run a business. So just consider that when you're driving by somebody's window late at night, bumping music. Consider that when you might be letting your child not attend properly. Consider that. If you live upstairs, like right now, I'm literally experiencing stomping. If you live upstairs from teachers, know that your child stomping literally interrupts their video, their class, and they don't have a choice. We don't. I don't want to say don't have a choice. We do have a choice. We could be out not following the law, which I'm not about. I find that just ignorant. Yeah. Anywho, this vlog has gotten long, and it's really more ended up being like a journal entry or whatever, but like a video journal entry, which I think a vlog is supposed to be. I don't know what the term vlog really means, but I'm calling this a vlog. But yeah, like, just kind of my update. For those of you wanting to listen to my podcast and all that kind of stuff and support on Buy Me a Coffee, the Buy Me a Coffee is actually really easy to support on. It's like 2 clicks, and I'll put the link down below for this. And for those of you wanting to get involved with Giving Tuesday and all that kind of stuff, Giving Tuesday going into the year-end campaign, literally like a $5 donation would combine together with the other things that we're doing, the other contributors, the other donors, because we do have a donor population. Like, we have, hundreds of people that contribute to us now, and so you would be coming alongside them, so those links will be down below. Of course, you'll get a link to TFE so that you can really get an understanding for those of you who might not have a clear understanding of what we do. In short, we teach science, and we teach it in a fun way. Yeah. So I do want to encourage you to make safe, healthy choices. I do want to encourage you to take your vitamin D and your zinc, because that's what I'll be doing when I finish this. And I want to encourage you to support organizations that are doing different things. There are various nonprofits that are still running. We're out here really trying to still deliver our services at a high quality too. So if you're thinking to yourself, I don't know what you might be thinking to yourself, but just know that we're still here. So we still need your support. Me, personally, I'm still here. So I not only am encouraging folks to support, but I'm also saying, hey, I'm still providing the services that we do. Tutoring, we do tutoring, we do like one-on-one science lessons, we do small group science lessons, there's the videos that are up, there's information about the videos. Like, if you're wondering what materials or you feel like you need more information than I have posted, like, send me an email. Most of the time I post my email address, if not at least the website, which makes it easy to get a hold of me. All that. This is really long, and I have no idea if I'm even uploading it as yes. But signing off. I will see/hear/talk to you next month, if not sooner, but next month.